guys, let's do this. This is a little late, I know. Entries technically are closed at this point, but we are still competing between the three of us, John, Lacey, and myself. So I wanted to get my answers for the Prize of Skywalker challenge on the record. So here's my video. If you guys, I guess technically, like I said, entries are closed, but I wanted to talk a little bit about the prizes for anybody who did enter. This is what you're going up for. We put together this prize package, Prize of Skywalker, and it consists of Jedi Fallen Order, the video game. That one was provided by Alex and Molly at Star Wars Explained. Thank you for that. So they're contributing as well. We got a John Boyega autograph photo of Finn. Very cool. Surprised we have that, but thanks, Lacey, was able to provide that. A Resistance Broadcast Supreme Leader Kylo Ren t-shirt, the Rise of Skywalker Rey Funko Pop. I actually just got one of those at the Global Press Conference. Pretty excited about that. I like that pop a lot. Now this one, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Black Series Sith Trooper. That's pretty cool. I would love to get my hands on that one. Whenever it does come out, we're going to give you the winner of this whole thing a Rise of Skywalker copy, a Blu-ray. So look forward to that. That might be sent a little bit later. But one of the bigger prizes, in my personal opinion, is the Rise of Skywalker Millennium Falcon kit from Bandai, and that was actually provided by Bluefin. So if you guys want to head to the description of the video, you can go and check out the prizes, check out Bluefin, check out Star Wars Explained, and just compare my answers, the ones that I'm about to give to John and Lacey. So we don't really know exactly when we're going to announce the winner. Just know that it's going to be after the release of Rise of Skywalker, and we might even give it a little bit of buffer area for spoilers and stuff like that. But we're going to do this speculation quiz, and then we're going to compare it to what actually happens in the movie. So let's get started on my answers. So first up here, we got, will Rey kill Palpatine? I'm going to go with she will. I think that that's probably the most satisfying ending. I think there is a good possibility that Rey and Kylo kill Palpatine kind of like together, but I think that would still technically count as a Rey is killing Palpatine, because maybe Kylo wouldn't be able to do it on his own. So it took Rey to do it. So yes, Rey will kill Palpatine. Will Kylo Ren use Force Lightning? No. I think this could be really cool if they did do it, but I think if they were going to go down the route of using Force Lightning, there's probably a pretty good chance that the person using Force Lightning is actually just going to be Palpatine, right? So I think they're going to keep Force Lightning away from Kylo Ren. Will we see a lightsaber ignited with a color other than blue or red? No. I think we're not going to get any special crazy surprises here. I mean, you're looking at Return of the Jedi. Nothing. I mean, I guess you did get green. So, wow, I just shut that down. I'm still going to go with no. I don't think they're going to do anything crazy here. I'm actually trying to play this year safe. I'm not going on what I hope happens. I think I'm just going to go with what I feel like is the most likely, and then hopefully just be surprised by being completely wrong and they did everything that I wanted them to do. So, yeah, I'm going to go with no on that one. They will not. Will Zori Bliss remove her helmet? Yes, I think she will. I think that they're going to build up this dynamic between Poe and Zori Bliss. So I feel like if there is a little bit of a romantic angle there, then you're going to have her remove her helmet, because she could be an alien and they could play into that. But I just don't think it works when she has her helmet on. I don't see them building any like empathy of their relationship when he's just talking to a helmet the whole time. So I think if there is a romantic angle, and I'm not saying there would be, but I think there might be, she's got to remove her helmet for that. So there you go. Will anybody but Rey and Kylo use a lightsaber? Oh man, this is tricky. No. I'm sticking to that that thing where I want it to happen, but I think the reality of it is this is going to be pretty straightforward. So let's just go with no and hopefully be pleasantly surprised. Just Rey and Kylo using lightsabers in Rise of Skywalker. Will the big three, Luke, Leia, Han, appear on screen together? This is kind of the epitome of why I'm taking this stance, this question. Because I really, really, really want it to happen. I think they could make it work. I think they could do it. And I know it would be satisfying, but I kind of don't think they're going to do it. I just have a gut feeling that they're going to lean on, like, you know, this is their story. And I don't know. I mean, I know it's the conclusion of the end, but I think they're just going to leave that scene out. So no, the big three, unfortunately, Luke, Leia, and Han will not appear on screen together. Will Matt Smith be in the movie and listed in the credits? I'm gonna go with no. I think my gut is telling me with this that he had something that they were maybe intending to do with the movie and never really quite worked out. And I think I really only have the one comment to go on, but he said, as far as I can tell, I'm not in the movie. So I'm just going to go with what he said. And it doesn't look like they're building him up for anything anyway. Will there be a kiss? Yes. I think at some points it's inevitable. Somebody somewhere is going to kiss somebody. It's the big end to the giant war. And when they finally defeat evil in the galaxy, I think somebody might get a smoocheroo. So yes, there will be a kiss. Will Kylo Ren or Ben Solo die? Boy, if this isn't the big one. I am going to say yes. I think he will die. And the biggest reason being because no matter how much they're trying to push him as not Ben Solo, and also Ben Solo, we all know he's still a Skywalker. And I think that if they are going to end the Skywalker saga properly, they have to close the chapter on all Skywalkers. So if he walks away from this, even if he's like totally goes into, just that outer rim, unknown regions, he will still be around and we will still be questioning it. And we need this chapter to be closed. So yes, I think he will die. Will Hayden Christensen appear in the film? I'm going to break my rule. This is the one I think that I'm going to break the rule on. I want him to be in the film and I think they will put him in the film. And I'm going to get to why in a little bit. So the next question is, yes, he will. The next question is, will Leia appear as a Force ghost? I'm also going to say yes on that one. I think that that's probably one of the best ways that they could wrap up that character. I don't know exactly how they're going to do it, but I think there's a good chance that they'll probably put her in that position and we'll all feel really good about where she ended up. So yes, I think she will. Will we see any of these planets? Tatooine, Naboo, Coruscant, Mustafar, or Endor? Man, the biggest one for me is Endor because I know we're getting Wicket back and I don't really see Wicket like traveling around. But I am still going to play the odds on this. And even though that's a lot of planets, JJ likes to do new and I'm going to go with no. We're not going to see any of these planets. I think at the end of the day, it's actually really strong. You'd have to be really lucky if one of these 5 planets did appear because there's just an infinite number of story possibilities that they could do where those planets just weren't part of the story. So yeah, I'm going to go with no. None of these planets are going to show up. Will Dark Rey have any lines? Yes, of course. Yes, I think she absolutely will. Actually, just read an article with Kathleen Kennedy and Michelle Rejwan where they were talking about how the two things that they were thinking about keeping hidden, but they decided to go ahead and show you anyway, were Emperor Palpatine and Dark Rey. I think Dark Rey is probably a little bit of a bigger element to the story than I think just like a simple vision of walking into the cave and seeing a vision of yourself somehow. So I actually think that Daisy Ridley got an opportunity to play a dark character, and she will have some lines. Will Darth Plagueis be seen or mentioned by name? No. Sticking to that rule of I would like it to happen, but I just don't think, like, I got to play the odds. What my heart says, what I really want, is probably just not likely to happen. I think I will still like what does happen, but I just think this is one of those things where it's like a closed window. We think this would really wrap everything up. There's a million other possibilities that would do just as good. So no, Darth Plagueis will not be mentioned. And who will end up with the Millennium Falcon? Rey. Yes, I'm going to go with Rey. That's really tough, though. I'm really close to saying Poe, but I do actually think that at the end of the day, Rey survives this whole thing, and there's something kind of about that Force Awakens ending where I think she's just going to end up with it. The other side of this, too, is that technically right now, the Falcon belongs to Rey. So if they just kind of don't address it, then it still belongs to her. So I win by default. Got to do that one. All right. So now we got the bonus question. +1. How many Force Ghosts are going to appear? The answer's got to be exactly right. I am going to go with 3. I think that the 3 Force Ghosts that are going to appear are going to be Luke, Leia, and Hayden Christensen. Or Anakin Skywalker, I should say. But I say Hayden Christensen because that was the question. Will he appear in the movie? Yeah, I think 3. The only thing that is kind of holding me up is I think that if they did the Kylo Ren Force Ghost thing, like, and then he's with the 3 of them or something, then maybe that starts to make sense. But I honestly just kind of think it's going to be like, I don't know, like Leia appearing as a normal person, and then she's being like reached out to 2 hands, and we're just going to find out later that those 2 hands belong to Luke and Anakin. That counts. And then later when we see Leia as the official Force Ghost or something, then that's the 3rd one. So I'm just going to go with 3 on this one. All right. The open-ended bonus answers are going to be, sorry, I'm bumping the thing all over the place. The open-ended ones are who will have the first line of the movie. I am going to go with Poe. I think Poe will have the first line of the movie. Finn. Poe. I'm going to go with Poe. I'm sticking to it. It's gut reaction. Who will say, I've got a bad feeling about this? There's my Finn. I'm going to go with Finn on this one. I think he's earned it. I don't know. Whatever. I think he's earned it. And who will have the last line of the film? Oh, gosh, that one is hard. I am going to say Rey. Let's just do that. Yeah. Nice. Poe gets the first. Finn gets the I have a bad feeling about this. Rey gets the last line of the movie. That's it. All right, guys. So this was a little bit long. I know, but thanks for hanging out and watching with me. I cannot wait to head to Connecticut to see this movie. I'm going to be seeing it with John and Lacey. We're going to be doing some live, or not live, but like, initial reactions and discussions and stuff. So stay tuned to the YouTube. Check that out. While you're here, hit the subscribe so you know exactly when that video hits. You got to hit that bell too, so like you get the notifications and stuff. But for all other information regarding the challenge, the Prize of Skywalker challenge, and all that stuff, make sure you read that stuff in the description below, and enjoy the movie. I hope you have a good time, and I hope you win. So we'll see you later. Bye.